Hi, my name is Heather Slusser, the agriculture educator in Marathon County. Today, I am joined by Jackie McCarville, the agriculture educator from Greene County, and Ashley Olson, the agriculture educator from Vernon County. Today, they are going to talk with us about the fact sheet that they co-authored regarding feeding colostrum to your dairy beef cross animals. Jackie, could you tell us why should you feed colostrum to your dairy beef crossbred animal?
Calves are born with an immature immune system, which means they have little defense or immunity against disease. Timely and adequate amounts of high-quality colostrum allows them to acquire the immunity they need to fight disease. After a calf is born, they lose 5% of immunoglobulin absorption every hour, and by 24 hours of age, they have 0% absorption.
Ashley, what kind of colostrum should be fed to calves?
Only good quality colostrum should be fed to calves. Good quality colostrum is from a cow or first calf heifer that is healthy, vaccinated, and whose udder has been prepared just like milk was going to be going into the bulk tank. Colostrum should be collected, ideally within 3 hours after birth, to minimize the dilution of the immunoglobulins by milk production. Colostrum also should be tested prior to feeding the quality. Colostrum quality can be measured on the farm either using a colostrometer or a Brix refractometer. A good quality colostrum should have an immunoglobulin concentration above 50 grams per liter. The fact sheets go into more detail on immunoglobulin concentrations. There are also colostrum replacers that can be fed in the absence of good quality colostrum.
Jackie, does a farmer have to worry about colostrum becoming contaminated?
Contaminated colostrum is one of the earliest potential exposures to infectious agents that cause diarrhea and septicemia, such as salmonella, mycoplasma, and fecal coliforms, as well as the organisms that can cause Johne's disease. There are three main sources of bacterial contamination of colostrum: infected or fecal contamination on udder, contaminated collection, storage or feeding equipment, and bacterial proliferation in stored colostrum.
Ashley, what else is important to consider when feeding colostrum to calves?
Feeding sufficient amounts of high-quality colostrum to calves at a young age is important for the future health and productivity of the animal. It has been shown that calves that receive adequate colostrum have lower veterinary costs, a 22% increase in prepubertal growth, 5% more milk by the end of their second lactation, and a 16% increase in survival. Putting time and investment early leads to rewards later in life for the calf.
Thank you both for being with us today and sharing this valuable information about your fact sheet.